Puerto Rico is mainland. In this channel, we address things such as Puerto Ricans when they are portrayed as Spanglish speakers that cannot communicate or complete a message or sentence in only one language. This portrays Puerto Ricans as nervous people, whom otherwise would oblige as servants, thus shaking or obstructing the claim and veracity. The island of Puerto Rico is of the domain of the Boricua. Contrary to this portrayal of uncertain, shaken people, Puerto Ricans should be portrayed as well-spoken peoples that know their heart's desire. We will also address how Puerto Rican companies permit the prideful expression of forms of speech that is foreign. This promotes the imperial acculturation against Puerto Rico, which are none other than attacks against the Puerto Rican culture, and would keep Puerto Ricans in this beta vibration of the docile sheep to the empire. However, we will also address from the same circle of initiatives, also delivered throughout the form of propaganda and or lack of knowledge, possibly deriving deep from ignorance. This is the suggestion Puerto Rico is not the mainland of the Puerto Ricans. Let's hear that again. As of propaganda going around in ads, commercials, and others, whose narration and form of suggestion doesn't claim Puerto Rico as the mainland of the Puerto Ricans. These claim the United States as the mainland for Puerto Ricans. Furthermore, it is important for us Puerto Ricans to make it clear every inch of the island of Puerto Rico, including the national rainforest, El Yunque, is property of the Puerto Ricans. The United States is not our mainland. Our mainland is Puerto Rico, Boriquén. Unless you want to argue to what extent the ancient Taino nation would cover, to which historians and archaeologists would insist, Taino habitation even reached parts of modern-day Florida. Puerto Ricans have been living on Puerto Rico for half of millennia, and 7 to 33% of our DNA on average can be traced to the original indigenous inhabitants we name the Taino, whose inhabitation in the island may be traced back to almost 3 millennia, within status of native continuity. Puerto Rico is the mainland of the Puerto Ricans, and other claims are sourced in imperialism, ignorance, and the works of those that are us, who are a product of the mass brainwash that is taking place. Puerto Ricans, like with any other nation or country, are not supposed to neglect Puerto Rico, their nation, as the mainland. Would a Colombian, a Brazilian, a Spanish, or a Portuguese call the United States the mainland? The same logic is and should be applied to Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rico is our mainland, just as Spain is the mainland for a Spaniard, Portugal the mainland of a Portuguese, Brazil the mainland of the Brazilians, and Argentina the mainland of the Argentinians. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Puerto Rico is the mainland of the Puerto Ricans.